Slash. Gotta get to my secret area to update the website. We should be live. The people should be able to see us. Boop. Turn off the live chat.
I see drive.
Well, I'm going to say this on the show, so the chat room will know. Don't sell your boat yet. You might need it.
Yeah.
Golly.
Oh, yeah. Nice and cool in the city, too. It's 72. Compared to last week when the low was 84. Hey, Oka. Hey, Magoo. Ranger Rick. Martron. Scooter X. Where's my little magical? Let's see.
A scarf and a sweater all day? Woo. Oh my gosh. Hey, Luther. Hey, Peck and Debbie.
Oh my God, we're so early.
I know. I know. We gotta think of something to fill this air.
Yes, I know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm saving a lot of the talk for the host chat.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All the stuff that's on my mind is like it has to go into the show. Oh, that's funny, Mr. Dave. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it too. I feel like the new. I feel like I'm slightly connected with the current goings on. Like I don't tend to focus on reading the news, but as I read some tweets and see some stuff. But I feel like over the past like 3 weeks, it's just been like so news heavy.
Oh my gosh!
It's just like
yes.
I can't break away, and also like there's just something new every day. It's like,
and usually none of it good.
Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, it's been a season. Yeah, Ida for sure. Do you watch much news, or do you read the news? Or
I get the Times, which I read in about 9 minutes.
wow,
Um, and I guess I get headlines as I scan to different websites.
yeah,
I don't sit down often and watch a newscast.
yeah,
First of all, newscasts, I think they must be down to like 18 minutes and 12 minutes of commercials.
yeah.
It's
Absolutely, absolutely. I see it like when running at the gym and stuff. You know,
oh, okay, yeah.
traditional news, and then yeah, like Twitter stuff, and I
Yeah.
watch TikTok a lot, so stuff comes across my TikTok
Is there
feed.
news on TikTok?
Yeah, and there's not. It's not traditional news at all. It's not. It's not from any network, but it will almost always relate to. It'll be like a real person's situation of what's in the news. You know, so I've been seeing a lot
Oh,
of
okay.
like
And
people.
only for a minute, right?
Yeah. Now their maximum now is 3 minutes. So some users have 3 minute videos. But yeah, so
Oh,
they'll if someone's house is flooding, you know, they'll record all their house, you know, going under, um, and post it. You know, that'll come across every once in a while.
hey, Magoo. Yes, newscasts do repeat a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like my 30 minutes to an hour at the gym is enough to know because even they have the wall of screens, and so I can tell like every station is covering the same stories. I'm like, okay, well, that's today's stories,
Oh, okay.
and I got it.
You go to the gym for a half to an hour every day?
Yeah,
Every day?
yeah. Sometimes twice a day. I'm trying. I'm trying. I want to look like you in that photo, Dickie D. You had it naturally. I gotta work for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have it's not quite a personal trainer, but I have a program where it's like in between a class, like a group class and a personal trainer. So um, like my trainer is working with 6 or 7 other people, but I'm doing an
Oh, I see. Okay.
individualized workout. I do that 3 times a week, and then I've been trying to 7 days a week get in an extra time at the gym. So that the 3 days a week thing is an hour long, and then the extra
Holy,
stuff is in between a half hour to an hour.
oh my gosh.
The Apple Watch, they talk about how it's for fitness and whatnot. It gives you these challenges once a month. Last month, my challenge was to burn extra, not just like throughout like what I normally, you as you live, you burn calories. So burn an extra 33,000 calories. So
What?
so if you break that up by day, right, that's about 1,000 calories a day, a little bit more, that I'd have to burn extra. And there's I didn't work out every day. So the
Oh my gosh.
last, let me see. And Tuesday was my last day. Tuesday, I went to the gym for over 2 hours because it was my last day. I burned 1,800 calories that day at the gym. The day before, it was 1,800. And the day before that, it was 2,070. But that's not normal. That's not my normal workout.
Wow.
By any means,
Wow.
that's not my normal workout.
I am really impressed.
But
Wow.
yeah, those were my last
7:30.
3 catch-up days.
Let's see. On this episode, has the Giz Wiz found the fastest coffee maker ever?
Perfect.
Or your new July theme?
Yep.
And we look at winners from the and we find out what the heck it was.
Perfect.
Any of that.
And let me grab. Sorry, right before
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna get the straw poll up in a tab because it's a process to grab it. I hope it hasn't.
Hey, Jeff.
Results.
Hey, Adam.
Okay, perfect. Okie dokie, here we go. 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz Dicky D has a coffee maker on coffee because it's the fastest coffee maker ever. I have a new theme for you, and we get to find out what the heck it was. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same old show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! And here he is, a dry Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
I am glad that Ida has come and gone.
Yeah.
It was an incredible storm. It was one of the few times when they would say, don't leave the house, don't drive your car, don't do this, where everything was just like they said. It was really an incredible storm. Ranger Rick said, we had 3.5 inches yesterday. Central Park had 3.5 inches in 1 hour of rain, which set a new record in history for the park. For the amount of rain. It was the weirdest thing. At first, it started out with technology is astounding because I have a Eufy camera on my boat.
Yeah.
And I mean, the rain was astounding. I mean, in the hallway, I could hear the rain pounding on the roof, which is 5 stories up. And I kept thinking, you know, is this my bill I'm going to keep up with this down at the boat? And then I said, wait a minute. The Eufy, got on my phone, turned the Eufy facing the dashboard, tilted it up, zoomed in on all the switches on the dashboard, knowing that when the bilge pump goes on, either manually or automatically, a red LED goes on. And I'm thinking, come on. And then suddenly it lights up.
Please, little light, please.
Yes, exactly. And every 5 or 10 minutes, I would see it come on, and I'd go, oh, it's keeping track.
It's keeping your boat afloat.
And then around 11:30, it went black, and I thought, oh, the power at the marina must have gone out. And so every 15 minutes, I would just hit the app again just to see if it came back. And then about 10 to 12, it did. And when the camera came on, my heart stopped because there was a man standing inside my boat. Yes, that was my expression. I'm going, and he's rummaging. I can only see him like from the waist up, but I see him bending down, like looking for stuff. And I'm going,
uh-oh.
Am I going to get dressed and run down in the storm?
Right.
Should I call my neighbors?
You call the cops and they go, you know, we got bigger fish right now.
Yes, exactly.
Literal fish in the streets
Exactly.
we have to deal
and then
with.
I'm thinking, the only person other than me and Dennis who has the key is the mechanic who does all my work on the boat, and a friend, Bob Kyla. But he's out on Long Island doing a repowering job on a big Sea Ray boat. And I thought, I remember I saw the little microphone button and I pushed it. I said, Bob. And the figure turns around and said, yeah.
He went,
I said,
thank Bob. Whew.
How did you get on my boat in the middle of this storm?
He goes, actually, it's the safest place to be right now. It's in the water.
Yeah. He said, I have a job in the city very early in the morning, and I thought I would just chance coming in. He said it took hours to get here.
Gosh.
I said, also the power. He said, yeah, the circuit breaker. I said, was the marina dock? And he said, no, your circuit breaker on this dock went off. He said, so I reset it for you. And he said, I'm drying everything out because you left your window open just a crack. He said, but the wind is driving the rain across your entire boat.
Oh my gosh.
So it was great. It was so great that he was spending the night on the boat and knew how to reset the circuit. But
wow,
that moment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Heart stopping for sure.
Heart stopping. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. Anyway.
Now, you also have a photo from, this is what, outside
your
apartment?
This is out my front door.
Golly.
Where the rain at times when the wind would pick up, it was more like a waterfall. But the real thing was, and I sent you a link, it's from Twitter, was the subways.
Golly.
What I know. What I don't understand
I would not want to be standing where this person is taking this video. This is
I mean, that's the third rail. I don't know why the entire subway system wasn't shorted out.
Yeah. I would be terrified of how am I going to exit? That's the way to get out. I can't swim through that.
That's the water entrance. You have to find a different entrance. And you can So this is another station where there's probably 1.5 feet of water down there. And then my favorite is the third. This is good. So this is now when people are late for work, you can shower.
You know, I think with all this COVID stuff, they want you to wash your hands before you enter the shower.
That's perfect. Yes.
You know, you need to be as clean as possible before you get into the train.
If you're not vaccinated, please use the sanitary car.
Yes. So it reminds me of, you know, the biohazard suits that they spray with water to make sure there's no radiation on them. That is insane.
I know. I don't know how you can have that much water with that much electricity.
I know. Golly.
Yes, exactly.
Geez, that's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying.
So most of the subways finally shut down. Today they're running very limited service between some major stops, but it was one.
I can't imagine also just the amount of infrastructure to move that water away from a city. I mean, you know, you got miles and miles and miles that got inches and inches and inches of rain. That is incredible amount of water.
I was willing to. I dug out my little portable pump, which I was willing to lend anybody, in case they needed my portable shower. I thought, well, anyway, it was.
Golly.
I was glad when daylight came around, and they hit it right on time. They said it's going to start between 6 and 7, and end by 3, and they were right on.
Man. Man. And I hope that everyone is safe, especially those of you guys who are watching the Giz Wiz. I hope everybody's fine.
And 7 tornadoes in the tri-state area. Very rare. So.
Yeah. That is insane.
Anyway, and you, how about you?
It's been like normal. I was wondering if we were going to get like a little bit of rain, you know, nothing. It's been same old hot Texas.
Okay. Yeah, we were hugging it all. Bring that rain in here.
No, I mean, it was like watching the news was like watching a movie. It was like, you know, this isn't reality because like I look out my window, like nothing has changed. So yeah, it's been surreal.
Astounding stuff. Astounding stuff.
Yeah. So let's. I'm excited. Today's episode, we get to find out what the heck it was. We got 3 great gadgets.
Yes, and we'll see the new what the heck is it, and we're going to start with possibly the fastest coffee maker in the world. But let's take a look.
Okie dokie.
I can tell from views the thing people most watch are videos about coffee. Okay, so I am not the only one obsessed with coffee. So when I saw this on Amazon, the Chefman Instant Coffee, Insta Coffee, 30 seconds, okay, from button to brew.
There it is at the bottom, 30 seconds.
What? So I bought one, all right, and it just came today. I just unboxed it. You're supposed to rinse it out and everything, but I want to see out of the box how fast it can make coffee.
You're supposed to add boiling water to it already?
No.
There are extra pieces in here. Okay, so there is the little thing here if you want to put your own grounds in here and make coffee. And then I guess this is what the K-cup goes in. Yeah. Pete's coffee. Now, you know, I'm not even sure where you pour the water. I guess it goes down the side. It says use up to 14 ounces of water. I like my coffee strong. I'm going to put in just 8 ounces of water. Well, I will a bit over the 8 ounces. So this is perhaps 10 ounces of water. And this is a little high up, so I hope I'm pouring it. If my desk is full of water, I did not put it in the right place. I guess I did. All right, that's step 1. I'm not even sure which way this thing faces. Well, let's just... Oh, okay, it sounded like it pierced the cup, the K-cup. All right, now, wait a minute. Where's my old-fashioned stopwatch? 60 minutes, calling 60 minutes. Let me just see. Oh, it does work. Okay, so
I've never owned a stopwatch like that.
Oh, yeah, it's the one they use on 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
All right, on and go. Dun, dun, dun.
Button.
We're only a fourth of the way
now,
through.
It's interesting. The website says 1,000 watts.
Whoa.
The description says, I believe,
it's only got 15 seconds left.
Watts. The bottom of the brewer says 950 watts.
It's going to explode.
Okay, we're looking at the cup. Oh, wait a minute. That's 30. Oh, okay.
I didn't think of this.
Oh,
I didn't
all
think
right.
of this.
So I'll give it to him. All right.
30
it's
seconds.
30 seconds.
For the first drip.
From push to start to brew. Okay. But you know what? If I get a cup of coffee in... Oh, it's not going to be a minute.
No.
How long can one wait for...
Wait a second.
How long can one wait for coffee in the morning?
That first drip could have been room temperature.
However,
all right, that's 1 whole minute.
This morning I used my fast cup switch.
I like Pete's
So
coffee.
I waited a minute, which gets you like 2 slugs of coffee, and I quick put another mug under there.
I'm not crazy about Gavalia. I expected it to be more than it was.
And I can
If
get
you make it with
a
just
satisfying
touch
couple of
water, it's
gulps
pretty
within a
good.
minute.
Okay.
Wow, this is 90 seconds. What kind of brewer is this?
We really need to do a side-by-side with a Keurig
All right.
and
I guess it's going to
see
be a full 2 minutes.
if the full brew is any different.
Before.
It's about the same. The
I guess
Keurig does it in 2.5 minutes.
I was going to say, I wonder if you could put your head
This
under
morning
there
it did
and
in
just let
2
it get
minutes
right
and
in your
10
mouth.
seconds.
It's probably too hot. But that's what coffee lovers. All right, 2 minutes. Oh my word! Wow,
Big pinch.
boy, that is. I gotta move the watch away. That is hot stuff. All right, 2:15. All right, that's not bad. And then in theory, it should. Oh, okay. And then it totally shuts itself off. All right, this is pretty good. It was. Oh my gosh! The first time ever, it went up in price. Okay, I paid $39.99 2 days ago, and now it went up. It went up $2.15. That's it. Chefman Insta Coffee single serve coffee maker brews in 30 seconds. Starts to brew in 30 seconds is more like it. Okay. What I do like about this is it is really a small footprint. So if you like K-cups, this is the way to go. And if you want to make a K-cup using your own grind, you get this little guy with it. And that fits right in there. So I'm probably, I'm going to say I'm probably not going to drink that because I didn't clean the machine. But once the camera stops, I will drink this. Because I love coffee.
I've been there.
That's it.
It's boiling, right?
And I did drink it.
It's sanitized. You just got boiling water.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's right. You're right. It's
fine.
boiling. Oh, yeah. What was I worried about?
Yeah.
All those chemicals they use to build that machinery. Yeah, so I actually think this is fairly decent. It's a good-looking machine, really slim profile, and you get that little reusable filter.
Yeah.
And $42 is not bad.
Yeah. Interesting. So someone mentioned that it's cheaper from the Chefman's store, which sometimes. Where
also go back up. There's something new next to the price. What is overnight 4 a.m.? Go down one more little bit. Right there. Prime overnight. What is that?
This? This means I'll get it at 4 to 8 a.m. They will. So for certain products, and it's too late in the day. This is basically their same day delivery. Because there's a warehouse in Dallas, I can sometimes get products within like a few hours of ordering them.
But they're going to bring it between 4 and 8 a.m.?
Yeah, because it's too late. Yeah, because right now it's past. I think at past 4 p.m. they won't do it anymore, and so it'll be the next day. So I'd get this at 4 a.m. Yeah.
Talk about needing coffee when it comes.
I mean, it seriously feels like Looney Tunes sometimes when you place an order and then a few hours later there's not, the doorbell rings and you're like, wait, what is that?
Yes.
And then it's the thing you just ordered. It's like, oh,
I know. That happened once. Dennis was there. We ordered some. I said, and you definitely want this? He said, yes. I said, okay, the order's in. And the bell rang. And he said, oh, my God, they are fast.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There's been times, I do these really long Twitch live streams.
Yes.
Sometimes fans will order something and then it will get delivered to my house in the process of the live stream.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's that fast. So here's a tip, though: is some people are mentioning this is on this. Head on over here, new and used 8, free Prime delivery. So it's in the buy box. It's offering me the $3 more expensive one because this is the super uber fast one. But I can get it for cheaper, for $3 cheaper, the same price you did, but it'll be delivered a little bit later. So it'll be delivered.
Oh, okay.
So you can still do that.
Right.
It doesn't look like.
But
any of
mine
these are
was I got it overnight, so evidently it just went up to $3 or $2.
Yeah.
But that's
and then
okay. 'Cause
looking at
normally every
Camelizer here, you can see 28.
Oh my god!
$28 is the cheapest that it's ever been. 28. It's been
That's
apparently
amazing.
as high as 50. So there you go.
Wow.
Yeah. I found
anyway,
out
yeah.
that instead of using the extension for Camelizer, I can just use their website. It looks a lot better.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You go there and then just type in the name of the product?
Yeah, so you could grab the URL. So I just grabbed the URL and I pasted the URL in here and it found it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't even have to like
Oh, that's
search
good
or
to
anything.
know.
I just put the product URL in there.
Oh, that's
it
great.
gives you all the
That's
info.
great to know.
Yeah.
That's
That's cool. Okay, so fast to brew, about average on the full cup is what it seems
Yeah,
like. But it is
exactly.
nice. It is a nice looking.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
And you get
uses
the
K
little reusable filter,
Yeah.
and it shuts off quickly after it's done making the coffee. And $42 seems pretty good.
What is the cheapest Keurig at?
Oh, I think the cheapest Keurig is at about $80.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's what seems right.
Yeah.
I think Target has an inexpensive, like single cup.
Yes. Target
Keurig.
or Walmart might, because Keurig makes a special, or in the past has made special pots only available at Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. So in that case, if you can get it for that $39, you're getting an inexpensive coffee maker. So yeah, here's Target's website. This I think is one of the smallest, although that does have a reservoir. I think they make one without. Here it is. This is the $80 option.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be the cheapest name brand. So that's double the price. And you can get. Yeah, that's great. Great gadget.
And it makes nice coffee. Okay, moving on. There was a Pepcom event, and Black Plus Decker was there all through the video. I say Black and Decker because I'm so used to it. Black Plus Decker was there, talking about a new dustbuster. And if you wanted to review it, they would send you one, and they sent me one, and here it is.
Open it. I'm going to use the slice. Remember how much we love the slice? Mm-hmm. So I bought more of these, but you know what? It's very clever because this is scored. I was thinking, well, you need to have a slice in order to open it, but if you bend this, it breaks open at the seam.
So that company is really on the ball.
Interesting.
So the people at Slice are clever. And if you missed last week's show, it's a ceramic knife that cuts stuff but not you. All right, so we're going to cut this open. And slice
Becky
open,
bought the slicer.
Slicing and dicing.
I bought a dozen slicers.
Alrighty. Oh, it didn't come. Oh, it came with a bag of dust. Wow, that's really convenient. Wouldn't that be funny? If they did that, they could keep their warehouse spotless. They could just pack up all the dust in the warehouse and throw a little in every box. Holy cow, this is like a whole thing. I've not had a dustbuster in years. So, all right. So I guess the object here is plug that in, and then this must stand. Wow. It's kind of nice.
A little lock over the on-off switch.
Woo! That is
The lock
loud.
on the on-off switch made me think it had had some power.
What is this? Okay. Oh, I'm just looking at the diagram here. So, well, it's okay. So you can use it this way, or if you want a wider path, open it up like that. And then I guess you have to close this, push that in, and
It looks
I guess
slick.
it stands in here.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
To see if that charges it, and then we'll come back in a few hours. And it's only fair to make sure it's fully charged.
I don't know what else was plugged into that
Okay.
outlet.
Oh,
That
okay.
my computer.
Dun dun dun.
What in the world was all that? Okay, so it's on charge, and we'll come back later, and we will find something to clean up. Oh, and it comes with some attachments. Okay, a long nozzle, a brush. Okay, that's it. I'll go dirty something up, and oh, this is neat too. Looks like these store back here. I love toys. All right, be back in a minute. Okay, so we charged the vacuum. Okay, when the blue charging light goes out, it's fully charged. All right, and so I figured, what to do. I figured money, because on the subway, in someone's pocket, you could make a little extra change. But that's not. I want to get more money.
Getting it
It's
wide.
Christmas. I need more money. Oh, that's kind of wow. Is it full of money? Oh, so I wanted to do that before we put any junk in it. So let's see how we clean it. I think it's just a twist. Oh, it is. Okay. All right. It's a twist. And then this lifts out. All right. The filter is washable. And there is the
It's
filter.
money, but there was, I think, a foreign coin in there. That big one was something I didn't recognize.
We'll clean.
What was that? A token for Chuck E.
kinda fun.
Cheese. No.
Something like that.
Oh, put the filter back in. Filter's washable, and I believe they said the filter should be changed every 6 or 9 months. In the meantime, you can just rinse it off. Wow, that's without looking at the book. All right, so I'm doing things so that we don't get crumbs all over the office. I have enough
want
crumbs
ants.
in the office, although with COVID, none of them visit. Okay, so we're just looking for things to suck up that won't make a big mess. Oh, it can. Oh.
Can it handle it? I don't know.
Can it do it? Cheese it?
Trying to suck
Whoa,
some
it's a dream.
cheeses.
It doesn't take much to entertain us. That worked well, and now we're going to do some.
This is the final
smaller
thing, one of my
things.
favorites. Just clusters.
We'll do the wide angle again. Pull it out. Open it.
He's still gonna eat those cheeses.
There we
You
go.
know that, right?
That I.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Though. That definitely seems to help, the little wings to like
Yeah, they
direct
do.
it.
Yes.
It's interesting because if you run a regular vacuum over a rug like this, you can't use it because it sucks the rug up. So this seems to have a decent amount of suction, but it doesn't pull the rug into the vacuum, so it stops working. It is brand new. I found it on Amazon. It says temporarily out of stock over here, but that's not true because I believe they haven't got it delivered yet. Okay, Black & Decker, and you'll
Black
see the
plus
name in the
Decker.
notes or there on the screen. Manufacturer suggested retail $49.99, and the people at Black & Decker said it was their first under $50 Black & Decker dustbuster, which means they're discounted usually after they get into the marketplace. I think it's kind of a handsome looking unit. So we used up a little bit of battery, so it'll be charging now, and it just has one speed, 3 times the suction of their best-selling dustbuster, so it's very powerful, and 11 minutes runtime, okay, which is probably enough to get little spills cleaned up. That's it.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's-
You know,
it's-
I have a great idea for Black plus Decker.
Uh-huh.
This is tell me if this is not an incredible idea for a press conference.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Every member of the press who comes in is handed one of these. Okay. Now there are bowls of snacks all on a big long table,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you go down the table and you suck up the snacks you want.
Uh-huh.
And there's a little plastic bag inside the vacuum
It's like for
cleaner.
party favors or
Yes, exactly. And then you can either take them and eat them there, or they'll give you a tie wrap.
I was thinking something similar, but so, you know, you have all the press, and then you have your table with all of the different snacks, but then you release a herd of cats, okay? And these cats are gonna knock over all these different things, you know, popcorn, maybe some sawdust, you know,
Okay,
because that's just what cats do. You know, they'll push everything off the table, and then you have a real life situation for the PR to clean up, and they just vacuum
That's good.
vacuum it all up. And then the
like
vacuums
it.
would scare all the cats back to the cage that they were originally in. It just makes sense.
Yeah, perfect. Well, when we start our marketing,
Yes. This is the video that we need for the Kickstarter campaign. You know,
there you go. There you go. Anyway, so that's it. It should be out in the next couple of weeks, and I like it.
Yeah, very
And I like that
slick.
there's 2 little tools store in the back, and that nozzle thing isn't a gimmick. It actually seems to work. So
Yeah.
there you go.
And if you want to, you can just put your K-cups like right in there. The replacement washable filter.
Exactly.
That's pretty
Exactly.
cool. Love it.
It's so funny. Are you sure you're getting packages? Because on the side it said delivered to Chad in Petaluma.
Yes. Yeah. Tom in the chat room had mentioned something, so I was.
Oh, okay.
I changed my
Okay.
home address.
Third thing is sort of a what the heck is it? But you'll figure it out as you watch the video.
Okay.
It's time for What the Heck Is It? And this is it. So it's a little bit different now. The object here is you put something in this, and then you break the glass in case of an emergency.
Okay.
I can see there's screw holes in it, so I guess you.
The
bolt
real
it to
question
the
is,
wall.
what type of person are you? What would you
So
put in
What
there?
do you think you might put in there?
Oreos. That would
you
be.
would need in case of an emergency.
Put cash.
Cash.
I wouldn't
That's
put
a
cash
good
in
one.
Oh, you wouldn't.
See
Put,
it.
oh, you wouldn't put cash in there because people would see it. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what?
Candy
Maybe-
bars.
Candy bar.
Candy
Yeah.
bars. Okay.
Me and Dennis
Well,
are on the same.
We'll give you
wavelength.
credit for what you said because it's kind of a funny idea. This is the take on the piggy bank,
Oh.
the break in case of emergency bank. So the object here is to throw coins in. I'm going to actually open it. Throw coins in it. And then in case of an emergency,
Break in case of debt.
you can break it open. I just want to make sure you can.
We're getting car keys,
I'm
emergency
hoping that you
tape,
can unscrew the
cyanide.
back. Otherwise, every time you it doesn't look. Oh, okay. At first, doesn't it look like it doesn't open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't. Oh, it does stand up. All right. I'm not quite sure where they put these bolt holes in it.
It looks like they want you to screw it to the wall.
Yeah, I guess you have that option.
Oh, I see. If you don't want to,
Actually break it.
you have to twist to open it.
Oh yeah, you could put your medication in there. That's a good one, Case of emergency.
Emergency
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Woo!
Okay. All right. It's kind of a funny idea. All right, so there. Oh, okay. I'll do the reveal. Hang on. You can come to this computer, and so it is the. And I like the company. The company is called the Fairly Odd Novelties Savings Bank Funny Replica Cash Container Money Box. In case of emergency, break glass, red. And it's $10, okay? And 125 people. It's at a faraway computer, but I got like 4.3 stars. And I kind of like the packaging. It kind of looks like that old-fashioned type. That's it. A fun twist on the classic piggy bank. I don't have any cash to put in it.
It's an emergency. It's an emergency.
Now, Chad, it's a funny thing because when I was editing a video, I realized that my bank is different. So I looked in my orders. I bought mine on eBay.
Oh.
And if you go to the link I sent you for eBay,
Yeah.
that one says
Break in case of emergency.
is that the eBay one?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the eBay one. Now go to the one on Amazon.
In case of emergency.
It's emergency break glass.
Wow.
So the thing is, they must not have come from the same factory unless you tell the factory what you want it to say.
Yeah.
Because
Or
the front of the
It's
glass is
changed over
different.
time. Yeah. Huh.
Oh, that could be too.
Now, Scooter X in the chat also found it on Alibaba.
For 3 cents. Oh my gosh.
And this is one of those rare ones where shipping is actually inexpensive. It still takes a month
You can get that.
to get to you.
You
But...
can get this for $4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It has the other writing on it. Now, this writing looks actually thinner, so if you look at that, imagine how bold that is. If you look over here, this seems a lot bolder.
Oh, yes.
So, it is different still. That is so
Yes,
funny.
it is. Interesting.
Yeah.
And I wonder, and the boxes are different.
Yeah.
That
box,
one comes
I saw
in,
you.
the one on eBay came in this kind of brick box. Anyway, it's fun. They're $10 and $11.
Yeah. Or $4 if you don't mind waiting them a month.
Yeah. Yes. And when you read the copy, you should buy this for a kid. The Classic Money Coin Bank will aid in developing the good habit in boys and girls, and they will thank you all their life. It'll develop mathematic counting skills and help children with the basics of money and the value of money.
Okay. That's
I'm not
that's
quite
a tall
sure-
order.
I'm not quite sure how it does that.
I would like to thank the Academy and Mom and Dad for getting me an in case of emergency break glass piggy bank. Thank you so much.
And I certainly realized the value of money, which is why I held out for $90 million for my remake as the $60 million they offered me. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I
Also,
still have it.
Who is counting and using math skills with a piggy bank? No, I'm not. I don't have a ledger when I'm putting stuff into a piggy bank. I'm not balancing my books with a piggy bank.
That is so funny, isn't it?
That is very funny. That is hilarious.
Help with the mathematic counting skills and teaching them the basics of money.
Store until
I
a
got you the
rainy
piggy
day.
bank. You don't understand the basics of money, and you're the president of the bank. I find that hard to believe.
Right. I gave you the piggy bank when you were younger. I think you're ready for this CFO position. Okay.
Yes.
It just makes sense.
Did you go to college? No. Did you ever work in a bank? No. Have you ever done accounting? No. Then what? I had the break in case of glass piggy. Oh my God! Why didn't you put that on your resume?
Slams piggy bank on table, slides it across while they're nodding. Does it convince you yet?
Mildred, change the president sign here. Give him your name.
Who's our treasurer? Fire them! How dare they not have a break in case of glass
He never had
piggy bank.
I doubt his mathematical skills. And anyway, so now we have a lot of firsts.
Yes.
We're going to find out from you the theme of September.
You know you don't
Chad's
need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Okie dokie. I'm going to keep it off screen for just a second.
Okay.
I flashed it earlier. I went to the wrong tab. I'm not sure if you saw the winner, but it was down between back to school gadgets. Felt like some schools were still getting back to school. The ones in my area started. Health gadgets and gadgets for your tech.
For your pet?
Tech. So gadgets for your technology.
It would be big. What was the other one?
Back to school and health.
Health. I'm going to say tech.
Tech? Well, you would be right. So gadgets for your tech. And the idea is like...
I figured health would die.
Accessory.
Chat room.
Nobody cares about health. Nah.
No. The chat room's going, oh, did you see that vacuum cleaner? What were those things he was sucking up? Were they honey bunches of oats?
Right. Yeah. You should have vacuumed up a salad, and then kind of work in the health angle there. So the idea behind gadgets for your tech is maybe organization gadgets, ways to, kind of companion gadgets, accessory gadgets, things that you can use with the tech that you already own. Okay, so we have this, and I recorded a video about it, so let's jump in. Hey Diggities, so we have a new theme this month, and it is gadgets for your gadgets. I'm sure we've already talked about it on the show, so this is the first gadget for your gadgets. It is the Spin Power. This is an as seen on TV product. I have a feeling that they just add this logo to any product that has a commercial.
Yes, I think you're right.
Search on YouTube. So I did watch the commercial, and it talks a lot about how this is a 360-degree spinning charging station. It has a cord that's probably you can retract, and this is intelligent charging. I'm not sure how intelligent it is. It even says on the box 2.1 amps max. Now, normally I think like 5 amps is like a much better thing to charge with than 2.1. So it actually seems like that's kind of slow, in my opinion. So let's open this up and take a look at what the Spin Power is. I got some instructions. Plug it into the wall. That's what the instructions say. You plug it into the wall. There we go. We got the gadget itself, nicely packaged. And I purchased this at Home Depot, so you can get it locally. In fact, and the commercial that I saw, it actually didn't have this part at the top, which is like a stand for a phone. So that's kind of nice. So here's the cord. It spins into the base. So as you pull it out, the top will spin. Now, I kind of assumed that the spinning top was like a feature of like, oh, I need to get to another plug. I can easily spin it this way. But anytime you spin it, you are messing with the power cord. It's about maybe a 4-foot power cord once it's fully removed. So I was thinking that, that somehow I could easily just twist it to get to any place that I want. And I guess it gives you enough play to do that, but I am sucking back up the power cord whenever I do that. It is a surge protector like a normal power strip. So you have your reset and off button right there. So let's start there. Then there's a plug on the other side. You have another plug. You have your 2 ports. One is orange, one is blue. I would assume that the orange is somehow better, but maybe not. Turn it around to the next one. You have another plug. So we're up to 3 plugs, 2 USB ports, and another plug and another USB port. So 4 plugs and then 6 different USB ports on here. Now you can use this to kind of keep some stuff propped up. I don't have my phone with me because it's being used to record, but you can see on the box, you can prop up your phone, you put a phone in the middle, and then you even have, you kind of, I guess you could fit 3 things on here, but you probably wouldn't want to. So, I mean, that's really it. I'm sure that if I plug it in, it'll work. I mean, there's, that's basically it. The spin power tower. And then you can suck up the power cord if you want a shorter cord to do with as you please. It was about $30 at Home Depot. I'm curious what the chat room thinks. Is this better than just a normal power strip? Let us know. Back to you guys. Okie dokie here. I feel like as with any as seen on TV thing, we got to watch a bit of the commercial.
Oh, okay.
So I do have the commercial here if we want to watch that.
Is there a power struggle in your home? Fighting to charge phones, tablets, or game consoles because there's never enough plugs? Or worse, you end up without a charge? Now there's Spin Power, the ultimate smart charging station brought to you by Bell & Howell.
So, by the way, the design is very different than the one I have.
Yes.
First off, their ports are at the bottom. They have a handle, which mine has a rest for the phone. And these are individual buttons, which you'll see later on. And so you could like individually turn on one or the other.
Brought to you by Bell & Howell. Spin Power lets you conveniently charge all of your electronics. And with our rapid smart charging technology, devices are charged in a flash. It has a 360-degree swivel design.
So that what they don't tell you is you're
at the bottom. Overseas model shown.
Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, it's right down there. Oh, that's right. That's very funny. But also, what they don't tell you is as you spin it like that, 360 degrees, you're losing length on your power cord as it's plugged in. You don't just get to spin it freely. You have to, every time you spin it.
Also, if anything's plugged in there, everything's gonna go flying.
Yeah. I really feel like the spin in a spin tower is a little bit overhyped. Because you can't really get that much spin out of it.
No.
And that's basically it. The commercial goes on. It mentions the double plugs, and this whole automatically detecting devices and charging fast. But I mean, am I correct, chat room? 1.2 amps seems small.
It's little.
Yeah,
it's little.
It's like the minimum. That you need. That's not a very.
I think Anchor's thing started 10 watts.
Yeah. I think that's not even fast charging on most
and Chad,
phones.
no USB-C.
No USB-C at all. Everything is USB-A. Everything is USB-A. Yeah, that's another disappointment for sure.
I'm shocked.
Yes. And I don't know, it does not, and now I'm sure the instructions, they had very good instructions. I'm sure the instructions mention why one of these is orange and one of them is blue.
Well, you know, it says 2.4 on the side of that.
Yeah. But yeah, is this any better than just a power strip? I mean,
I don't. You know what? That thing that I showed a couple weeks ago is probably just as good.
yeah, yeah.
The one last week had USB-C, but it went into an outlet, so it wasn't really a power strip.
Yeah. It does a good job of holding up the device.
Oh, okay.
You know, if you had this in the kitchen and you set your device down, this is at a good angle. Let me cut over here. Yeah, get out of here. There we go.
Now, just don't pull the cord, because then your phone will go flying across the room.
Exactly. It would go spinning. Whee! This is a great way to get some
everybody at the
360
table
shots.
can watch the movie.
Exactly. So there you go. That is the Spin Tower, Spin Power.
Home Depot.
From Home Depot. I left the instructions downstairs. Yeah, it's available at Home Depot for $30.
No Amazon.
I was not able to find what.
Oh, that's okay.
Like an official Amazon.
And Scooter X hasn't found it for 39 cents.
No, he has not.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Let's just double check again on the Amazon thing, because I remember seeing. Oh, I guess yeah. This is it. So here it is on Amazon. There we go. So 3,000 reviews. People like it. People definitely like it. It has a very different box than mine. But there you go. I really don't understand the middle. That is a one photoshopped image, but it has the three kind of places to hold your device. So you can do it on this side, this side, and then it also has a trough in the middle. Wouldn't that cover up like?
Yeah.
I could see maybe you have an iPad that you don't need to use. You could slot it in there and.
You could just put it there to hold it while it charges.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
But there you go. The Spin Power. I want to call it the Spin Tower, but the Spin Power, you can get at Amazon or Home Depot. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse. Foghorn.
Okay, so Dickie D does his own gadget warehouse.
Whoa.
I think we're down to one video, but well, you'll see the video. I found an old gadget that I brought back to life, and it works great. And here's the story.
Okie dokie.
Welcome to Dick's Gadget Warehouse, where we never throw anything out. That's kind of true. All right. So this is an old gadget, probably 10 years old. It's from AOC. All right. And it is a USB screen. USB. Oh, that just went out again. Okay. So this is why I dug it out. This is an old HP computer, all right? And it was not pitched as a laptop because it's enormous. It's an 18-inch HD screen, Harman Kardon speakers, really hotsy-totsy. And it shipped with the world-famous Windows Vista.
Ah, classic.
Anyway, the screen goes out, comes on gray, turns blue and red. And this is the screen I use when we do videos, okay? I also use this computer for the chat room, and it still works for that because this computer sends the signal to another computer, and that computer's working fine, okay? But I need this screen to be on when I do videos and want to go to Amazon or something close by. So I remembered this guy, and this is way old. I believe the USB in the back is not the micro. I think it's the USB mini in a very awkward place. So I'm not even going to unplug it to show it to you because it's a pain in the neck to plug it in. But the plan is, if this still works, I'll show you my plan, is to see if I can make this become, are you going to be recognized by this? Not so far. See, this screen is trying to come back again.
Mm-hmm.
You see it's,
there it works.
All right. So now what I'm going to do, this is also, I don't like this idea. You cannot fold this down because this blocks it, okay? So
I don't know why they put that thing right there.
It's terrifying.
the plan is to stand, oh, this is great. All right. The plan is to stand this
It's
there.
like nothing even changed.
And then it certainly will be usable. All right, so it's AOC, and on this monitor there, just take a look. They're really inexpensive. I think when this was new, this was a couple $100. They're about the same size, 15-inch. 15 and a half inches, USB-C powered. Oh, someone's going to like that.
Yeah.
And it's just $116. That is really neat. But you want to know something? This is good enough for me. So will be a way to save my laptop using a really old monitor that I never threw out. I think it's great. That's a reason not to throw things away. That's it. Live from Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They used these, and specifically Padre SJ used that exact style of monitor at TWIT all the time. All the time. I saw him use that USB monitor all the time.
Yeah, it works great. It works good. But you know what? Can you go back to that Amazon thing? Because the Amazon page, I'll go down.
Was it this?
Let's go down a little further. That one. Okay, first of all, it went up $15. But what does it mean if you go to it? What does it mean USB-C DP alt mode only? And it says will not work in regular USB-C. Do you have any idea?
For devices with USB-C, I would assume that means DisplayPort. Alt, I don't know what alt mode means. I would assume that's the USB-C DisplayPort, which. Some
monitors do have that, right?
Yeah, but I do not know what alt mode only means.
Okay. Because their other monitors are more expensive, and it looks like maybe the other monitors have some sort of a chip in it, and this one depends on your computer to have whatever that output is.
Yeah.
But it's really a great workaround if you have a computer, a laptop that works fine.
So,
and you're not going to be carrying it anywhere. You can just have an alternate monitor.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, and also just the fact that it's a USB monitor. I'm sure DisplayPort is better. I'm sure, there's a ton, but it's really convenient just to have USB only.
Yes.
Scooter X found a blog post about this. Alt mode is a function extension of USB-C, which enables the USB connection to carry non-USB signals. Alt modes are optional cables that are unique to the USB-C connector or port that allows technologies like DisplayPort and Thunderbolt 3 to be transmitted. Knowing what devices and ports are supported by the various alt modes may be configured at a time, and it can be frustrating. So it sounds like you first need the port that will specifically have the display port out on USB-C.
Yeah. Get the old one. Get one of the old ones where
you might want to aim for USB-A on this one.
Yeah, exactly. You get one where you just plug it in and it says, "Oh, is your monitor broken here?" This is
just use that one.
This is what the broken screen is seeing.
That's very funny. Mars Room goes, well, that clears it up. Yeah. So, but I know that on I have a few PC laptops, and a lot of near the USB-C port, it'll have a Thunderbolt symbol, which will show this Thunderbolt, or it'll have the DisplayPort symbol. So I would assume that is a good indicator that it would work.
That this will work with that.
Yeah. Very cool. Nice Gadget Warehouse Dicky D. Did you follow your own instructions to?
I did. I will send myself the current issue of Mad Magazine. But if you would like to send in a video, I think we have maybe one. We would love videos from people who have never sent one in before. Okay. And the few times we get them, they always follow up with a note saying, "Oh, this is so easy. Is it okay if I do another?" Absolutely. But if you've never done one, it's a little video, horizontal. Make sure we see the gadget and can hear you talk about it. You don't have to be in it. 1 to 3 minutes, and just tell us why you like this gadget. You just bought it and like it. You just bought it and you hate it. Like this USB monitor, it's been sitting on a shelf and suddenly you plug it in and it works and you think, wow, anything to do with the gadget. We especially love old gadgets that you can't throw out because they were a big deal when you bought them. And it's kind of fun to see them and think that 10 years ago we thought that was amazing. So anything to do with a gadget, 1 to 3 minutes. Upload it to YouTube. You can click unlisted. That way only people with the URL will be able to see it. Send us the URL, and it goes to mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv. Don't click private because then only you can see it. Okay? Mail@gizwiz.tv, and do it soon. We can use one for next Thursday.
Do it now. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Okay, it's from Del Neal. I think I keep calling him Del Nell because it just sounds
Del Nell.
Where that sounds. So Del Neal, and you can run this little video in the background. It's a little update on the Pizzazz Pizza Oven. Good day, Dick and Chad. I'm just addressing what Chad said last week. He thinks it might be bigger than it is. The pizza oven is slightly bigger than a toaster when the tray is not on it. Okay, the tray is removable. It handles pizzas up to 12 inches. Right now, my favorite thing to make is quesadillas.
Ooh.
It's done an excellent job at melting cheese, getting the crust nice and crusty. I really enjoy this. This is one of my favorite products I have purchased, and I can see why it got almost 5 stars on Amazon. So it is called the Pizzazz Pizza Oven, and that was last week's warehouse video from Del Neal.
That looks, I could imagine quesadillas being perfect. On that. Oh my gosh.
Also, and you might have mentioned it last week or someone did, is that because you are looking at the actual food, not through the microwave oven or your the glass door in your oven, you actually know. First of all, it probably smells up the room. It probably smells great in the room. Right. And it's relatively inexpensive. I believe it was $45.
Yeah.
Okay. The pizzazz oven. So Del Neal, thank you for the follow-up.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and thank you to our patrons. If you are a patron, we'd like to take a moment of our show and just say thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your generosity in supporting the Giz Wiz every episode. We truly appreciate it. If you enjoy the Giz Wiz, you can give back at patreon.com/GizWiz, or head on over to gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab, and there is a PayPal link there if you want to support via PayPal. However you support, thank you so much for letting us keep doing this show. We absolutely love it, and we love your support. So thank you so much to our patrons. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that is where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. Show up a little bit earlier if you want to join the chat room and chat along with us as we get ready. You can also subscribe to our RSS feed or on Apple Podcasts. And you can find all of our previous episodes there on our website or on our YouTube channel. Head on over to gizwiz.biz to play What the Heck Is It? I'm so excited. We get to find out what the heck was it and get the new gadget. So here, I'm going to close my eyes and scroll down. Okay, I went to the bottom of the page. Here is the last gadget.
Yes.
So truly, I don't know what this is. It looked like a toy to me, just the plasticness of it. And if I really was pressed for a guess, I would think that maybe this fits on a jar and is like a reusable lid type of thing.
Oh, that's very good. Go back on up now. You're very close. It is.
Oh!
It's specifically made for cans of soda. And you put it on and it pops open so you can drink soda out of the can. But then when you're putting the can away for a couple of hours, you close it and you pump a little bit of air in it.
Can you, so it pressurizes it?
Theoretically. It got terrible reviews.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But it was a fun, what the heck is it? But of course, and 6 people, a lot of people said what you said, a cap for a bottle. But we gave it to the 6 people who mentioned a can. But of course, the fun thing is you want to scroll down, we'll look at some of the funny answers.
They're here,
a submarine hatch for Kiwis, self-installed porthole for boats, moved ring on the outside, automated tiddlywinks flipper. I love this. It's a wrist wearable. When you walk outside, push the green button, and the red stoplight turns green.
I like this one. The watch protector cover for your watch, and door to open up to see the time.
Exactly. This is to protect your belly button from the elements. This was Dennis' favorites. It's a peephole for your screen door. It has a latching cover so they can't look in.
That's very funny. Practical even. That is so funny.
Yeah. Oh, and this one, the personal elevator button, perfect for pandemics. So you bring your own elevator button with you. Portable green traffic light. You just carry that and you put it up and you have a green light. Hal Computer's jealous brother. And this one broke me up. Remember the easy button at Staples?
Yes.
This is the easy button at Staples in Ireland because it's green.
That's very funny. Oh, and we get a new gadget.
Ooh, yes. Go on up.
Speaking of Hal, this is the gadget. You got to figure out what the heck this is. This isn't just a piece.
September, October.
Or a part. This is all of it. And so if you think
Correct.
you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. It's obvious to me. This is a Hal. I mean, you know, they were so popular in the movie, they sold little replicas. So if you think you know what this is, get a guessing. 6 Mad Magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad Magazines for funny, clever, and interesting answers. So get creative over at gizwiz.biz. Speaking of gizwiz.biz, that's where you can find all the show notes to all of the gadgets that we talked about. If you ever want to find anything that we talked about on the show, gizwiz.biz is the place to do it. That about wraps it up for our show. I don't think next week we're on
Thursday.
We're on Thursday. So we'll see you next week.
I'll be here. Okay, we need a photo. I'm going to move my mic out of the way here.
I don't know how to make this thing look interesting. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Okay. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
The Giz Wiz breaks the bank. Spin for the win.
Oh my gosh, if we could figure out a mathematical way that we just riffed on that mathematical thing for the Fairly Odd episode.
Right and spinning. Math.
Spinning. What the heck? Spin it. Pyre Squad.
You can bank on this show.
Yeah, bank.
Bank. Thanks for the memory. Bank job.
Bank skills. Banking.
Bank keeping.
What did Marsworm say? Banks a lot.
That's all right.
Fairly Odd. Yeah, we
Banks for
don't have to.
nothing.
Banks for nothing. I like that. The Jiggler. Let's do that one.
The Jiggler.
Yeah. Banks for nothing. In 3,
Yeah, that's
2.
good.
It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DiBartolo. This is episode 1847, recorded Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. Banks for nothing.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, so chat room next Thursday, and the following week we're doing it on a Wednesday, and then back to Thursdays. And so I'll see you Saturday for Leo and radio, and then a Giz Fizz.
Perfect.
Perfect. All right,
Thanks,
Chad.
everybody.
Thanks. It was fun.
Of course. See y'all,
Okay,
everybody. Stay
bye.
safe. Bye.
Take care. Bye.